So this is the seventh day of the whole vlogging series. Right now I'm in a hotel corridor because I feel like recording something here, just for a little privacy. And yeah, right now I'm wearing my layer by layer clothing because yes, we are going to Mount Fuji once again, and we'll be there for the whole day. That's why we also have to prepare very quickly, as early as we can. So yeah, right now I'll just be waiting for the rest of the crew to be done with their preparation phase. So yeah, I'll just be waiting here, and then probably we'll get on a bus station. So yeah, that's just basically pretty much it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this adventure with me once again. This is the second to the last day, so we gotta make the most of it. So let's do this. So right now, we are here at a different Ueno Park. It turns out that there's like, I don't know, there's like a different park or anything. I haven't visited this place before. So yeah, this is the GR Ueno Station, which is the place that we're gonna meet. And right now, we are waiting for the bus to come, the whole tour bus to come, which it turns out to be that kind of bus that we're going to ride because it's not only us who's going to go to the Mount Fuji but also other people as well. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the bus, and yeah, this journey is gonna be great. 9:37. I think it's been an hour ever since, or over an hour, and I took a sleep on the trip, on the bus because it's been a long ride, and also probably because I haven't slept a lot or haven't slept a lot ever since. But right now I'm still in a tour bus, and also I'm also at the stopover. So everyone's going to the restroom to be able to clear something out, and yeah, I'll just be eating some, onigiri, just so I can fill up my stomach for a bit. So yeah, this continues the journey. So I forget to mention that this is also a sightseeing activity, so it's pretty much like the Kurobe Alpine mountain, like the agenda and all that, except that we're, instead of actually going to different vehicles, we're only going to go in this vehicle, this only tour bus. So we're going to be here for the entire day, and that's just what I really want to point out, to add up before the bus starts moving again. And we also have a tour guide who's going to guide us in different places around the whole mountain. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be great, and yeah, that's just basically it. We just arrived in our very first destination, the very first stop, and this is what we call, or what was called, the Sengen Shrine, which is all the way there. And just the fact from what the tour guide has said, there are like a lot of Sengen shrines in all across Japan. So this is just basically one of them, bro. So yeah, let's give it a closer look once we walk closer to it. So, as we were walking towards the shrine itself, like it's getting close, we noticed that there's a sign that it says that we can't take photos or take any videos there. So, yeah, I'll just film this part of the shrine, the very far away. And I think I get the reason why it's not allowed. It's also like the last, from the temple that we went through, and there was like a shrine as well in that main part, and that is because I think it's also to protect the privacy of the worshippers who are worshiping the their deities and something like that. And I think I kind of get it, you know oh man, all this walking is making me feel tired, but yeah, that's the shrine, guys. Okay, just one more final look. This is what it looks like. Okay, I think that's a better view than the last time I showed you. So this is pretty much the outside. There's the torii gate right there. So anyways, I've walked across the shrine over there, and I decided not to film it because I just want to keep the privacy once again of the worshippers and someone who actually is staying there and trying to manage or preserve anything. It sounds tiring whenever I'm walking right now, but yeah, I just found the sign earlier where it says how it's a climbing trail that leads to for you to actually to get to see the summit of the whole mountain. So I actually want to take a little walk and actually go there to see if I can actually get to see it. So yeah, and about the shrine. So since I decided not to film, I can just tell you guys about what it looks like. So okay, so before that, there was like around or in between there are like two trees, big trees, and then for some reason it has like a big knot, like the rope in it, and then it was tied to a knot was and then yeah, it was kind of big though. And then there were some other structures on the side where people throw coins in it, and then there was this main shrine once again, and then as you go inside there was like this fence, and then that one thing where you actually throw coins and then you start praying for it, and then the rest is just the rest are just stalls on the side. That makes sense. So wow, this is actually going way too far by far right now, but let's see if I have more time. Yeah, I only have 20 more minutes before going back to the bus, but hopefully I can get to see it. I don't know. Maybe this is just a waste of time this whole time, but I'm curious, bro. Right, so I think I'm gonna go back. Never mind. I feel like if it's ever going to lead, then I think it's going to take a lot of time. Plus, we have 18 more minutes, so I'm quite nervous because while yes, the tour guide can be very happy and jolly, they can also be very strict with the time. So yeah, they don't actually check for other people, or they don't count other people as long as when the time hits, then the bus actually goes. And when the bus actually goes, and then you realize that you weren't in time going back in there, you'll be left out. So yeah, right away, right ahead, I really gotta go back. But you know, it's really nice to actually have a tour guide on this day, for this whole adventure, because it gets you to learn something new, coming from someone who is a local, coming from someone who lives, and then actually get to share their perspectives of what they think and how they get so insightful, you know. And I really like listening to um, their experiences on being in that specific place, or something that is related um, to that place that we are gonna go. It's really nice to get a touch of, of history once again coming from someone, and it's really nice. It's really nice. It makes me feel very connected. Makes me feel very very engaged, knowing that or knowing to hear the life of someone else. You know, even for just a little bit, man. Really appreciate that. So okay, enough for the rambling. Right now we are back in here. So we're walking back towards the trail and the bus. And yeah, we will go to the next destination. And I wouldn't really know what it is, but if there are more places, then I wouldn't be ever be more glad to actually go to them and then feel the experience that it offers. So finally made it back to the bus. So right now, the bus is already moving as we approach to the next destination. And yeah, I forgot to mention that it's also raining this whole time. So that's what I wanted to point out as well. But yeah, let's see where it's gonna take us. So we stopped by, from the bus for a moment, and this is what it's called, the Obayashi, and it's a souvenir shop. So there are like all sorts of goodies here. So oh wow, get some different products. Wait, what is this? Looks like milk. I don't know if that's candy or not,
Oh, I think I know this anime, but I couldn't really recall that. Freeze magnet. It's really cute. Also got some Mount Fuji keychains. Also, I almost forgot to mention that Mount Fuji is actually a volcano, but ever since it hasn't erupted for how many centuries, according to the facts, it's still considered as the second biggest mountain. I mean, the biggest mountain in whole Japan. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's just basically pretty much that. And then there's more in here. So, it's just a small souvenir shop that you can buy. So, yeah. Oh, Japanese pancakes. I would usually see this in my country. Like, I would remember actually getting to see those from street vendors, and they actually make those. Oh, that's cute. So, anyway, turns out that there's more to actually go far from here, and the souvenir shop was actually just the beginning of that. So, I'm not sure where we're gonna go. I kind of forgot. But yeah, it's also progressively worse, the weather, so I had to wear a raincoat as well. So yeah, I gotta use my phone nose because this is very risky what I'm doing right now. Bro, these ducks look so cute, bro. Look at that. This is the first time I ever get to see like a real duck, bro. It's like a different duck breed. Not to say the real one, that the ones that I see are not real. So there are like lots of people in here. I don't kind of know the name about what this whole place is. But yeah, there's like a lot of marketplaces and everything. So you can see it from here. Yeah, that I just had to find like somewhere to actually shoot on because it's raining and everything, and I can't risk my phone from dying. So this is the shot, bro. It's really nice. Although, yeah, earlier when we were at the very center, or let's just say around this area, this is where you were supposed to see the whole mountain. But yeah, I guess we wouldn't be able to see it because the rainy weather and all that. So it creates the fog, which obscures the view of the whole mountain. So that's really unfortunate. Oh, look at that! Look at this. This is like the water wheel where I would see in different anime shows. It's really cool. Dude, this is so cute. They actually managed to make a character out of Mount Fuji, bro. That's so adorable. So, this is the healthy water that everyone's talking about. Like, the water is so good in here. It's so clean. And this is also the pond from outside. This is the view from the outside too. And here's the pond as well. I think that was the pond. Anyways, we are back inside this tour bus. So, I ended up actually buying a freezer magnet on this one because it's just a way to actually prove that we went to Japan. So yeah, I know I said so much about how I'm not a materialistic guy or how I don't really seek on buying a lot of things, especially something branded and everything like clothes, whatnot. But yeah, this is just an exception to it because I'm a sentimental guy. I like to make I like to cherish. I cherish different moments and everything else. That makes sense. So, yeah, enough all about that sucky stuff. We're heading towards a next destination, and I'm not really sure where to go, honestly. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. We didn't actually get to explore all of the places. I apologize. It's just there's like limited time for me to be able to go. Like there are like a lot of places in there for me to go, for everyone else to be able to go. But yeah, we just had limited time once again, since we don't want to get left out by the bus if we actually get to be late. So yeah, that's just basically it. So right now, I'm in the cafe in Resto, and I'm having a hot noodle udon. So consists of, I don't know, I don't really know if it's actually cooked or not, but yeah, this is what I'm ordered. Can't wait to try it. Alright, so we are here at the Gotomba Premium Outlets. So it's actually quite a big mall, as you may see. And this is the outside, or the hillside more of, according to the map. It's actually wet right now because I tried going in, with my raincoat and all that, and it turns out the rain has affected the map. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, we are here inside the Onitsuka Tiger. So there's like a lot of brands in here. And to be frank, I don't really plan on buying anything, but my parents actually wanted to buy shoes. So yeah, this is one of the popular brands in Japan, I guess. Shoe brands, whatnot. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Look at this. It's such a bad weather, bro. I mean, we were supposed to see the Mount Fuji, but I think it's because of the rain and all that. The far side of everything obscures the view. And this is the only mountains we can only see for now. This is unfortunate though. And I gotta admit that it's kinda sad, you know? But at the same time, at least we get to experience something either way. Look, dude, there's more in here. Yo, it's such a big mall. Turns out it was a outdoor mall, kind of. And yeah, once again, I guess it's just a bunch of outlet stores in here. That's why you can see a lot of brands. So yeah. Hey, look at that. Look at this. Some fountains, some flowers. There are some decorations in here. This reminds me of Mall of Asia too, because of the outdoor. You know those sides have stalls in it of different brands. And then you can get to walk the very much center, but in this case it's raining, so you actually cannot. So, I'm inside the New Balance store. I actually get to see the map. Wait, let me actually check the map. So it's right over here, and we are in the east side. So my parents wanted to buy some shoes for my little sister for some reason, but look at this. I also just realized that New Balance isn't also just a brand for shoes, but it's also for shirts too. I know I'm that uncultured, but hey, you gotta learn something in life. Okay, so here I am. I think I'm in Tonkyu, which is located at the station, Ueno Station. So it's basically inside the station, but yeah, so right now I'm actually here with my family and my relatives right now, and we are eating for the very last night, and I'm having assorted katsu, so it can be different meats, and then they would be breaded. So that's how it goes. And right now, so far, I got my apple juice here, and this sauce with sesame seeds. So just grinded it all over just like that, and that's why it looks like that. Anyway, want to try the apple juice in here. It gets me very curious. So I want to know what it tastes like. Just as expected. So anyways, here's the food. Was served right here. So we got the assorted katsus of different meats. So we got the shrimp, we got the pork, and I think there are oysters in there. I kind of forgot. But here is the sukamano, or the shredded cabbage, and some onions as well, and this sauce and some lemon. We also got this sauce once again, and then the miso soup, rice, and the thing that looks like a pickle but it's purple. So I actually want to try, have a single bite on each of these. So yeah, let's try. Okay, so let's try the miso soup, which is right here. I don't think I have the spoon, but I'll just give it a little soup. Just as expected, it's very good. Like it. Okay, let's try each of the meats. So I actually want to start with I'll go with this one first. I'm not sure if that's pork or that's oyster, but I don't know, man. Let's try this one. I think you dip it here, probably. And let's give it a taste. Actually, it tastes so sour, like the sauce. No. Actually, pretty unique combination of taste. So it's actually very nice. Actually, very nice. I want to try one more of this in this sauce now. Okay, I think that's fair enough of dip. Let's try again.
You want my sauce?
Try a bit with some rice. I didn't actually get to taste the white one. Wait. For some reason, the taste of the sauce here actually blends with. It just dissolves in the chicken or in this meat. So I can't really process what it tastes like exactly, but pretty nice. Then for some cabbage, I think this is also an alternative for after eating the meat, and then you also put the cabbage in. Let's try. It tastes very fresh. Like you can actually taste like how it's fresh and how it just got soaked by water, cleanliness and all that, very tidy. Yeah, I want to try the shrimp one too. First with this sauce. Let's see if it changes anything. If I tasted it, hold on, I'm having trouble using the chopsticks. Oh. This sauce just dissolves in the meat, the taste of the meat. That's why it kind of tastes the same. I don't know. Okay, let's try this one with the sesame sauce that I made. Hope it tastes good. Let's try. Let me get some rice too. Hold on. Actually good. The combination of the sourness and the meat. It's actually a good, unique combination. It's something that I wouldn't usually eat all the time, but it's really good. And now, sorry for the mess there. I wanted to try this pickle-looking thing here. Oh my gosh. Not that bad. It's not really that bad. Not really that bad. So I kind of forgot about the oyster because I couldn't actually tell the difference, but yeah, this is actually the oyster because since I guess it looks different. So I want to try this one once again with both of the sauces. Okay, hold on just a moment. This looks good. There it is. You can see the look of it. Really nice. What about with the sesame sauce? That's a good dip. Very nice. Okay, I'll actually get into digging for realsies now. It's actually good overall. So I'll get eating. I'll see you guys back at the hotel, by the way. So, yeah.
So I finally made it back to the hotel. Just finished having dinner as well. So yeah, it was good. Turns out the serving was so much. It was a lot, it was a lot to eat. And yeah, it made me feel full, just fairly full. And yeah, that's just basically it. So, thank you guys for watching this whole video. If you ever come across to watch this part of the video, I'm sorry if you didn't actually get to see the Mount Fuji earlier. It's because, yeah, because considering about the weather once again, blurring or obscuring the vision. That's why we couldn't see from afar. But, honestly, despite everything else that we went on for the tour, it was actually, I actually felt a bit, I actually felt a bit sad, I can admit, because we didn't actually get to see the mountain. But still understandable once again because of the weather. But, I couldn't really help myself but to feel it. And yeah, it's pretty much just the weather gets very unpredictable. So yeah, it was unfortunate to say the least. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy still the video. I'm not really sure what are we going to be doing by tomorrow, because it's also our checkout day tomorrow. So we're going to focusing more on packing up the things, and yeah, pretty much about going home. But I'll try to do some other things too if I can. So that's just that. Leave a like, subscribe, turn those notifications in case if you don't want to miss any type of videos I can create. And yeah, that's just basically pretty much it. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next video as always. So goodbye everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful day and stay awesome.